Hi, my name is Darrell Rogers, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer at the Eastern Christian Children's Retreat. We have 14 different locations. Our primary campus here, the Bushman Building, 3 lodges, and 10 community group homes. The past months at the retreat have been trying times for us. Dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic has challenged us in ways that we've never been challenged before. We have seen a spirit of teamwork here that has been awe-inspiring. Staff, they look out for each other, they care and look out for the residents to assure that everyone is kept safe in the work environment. More than just our nurses and DSPs caring for our residents, it's really a team approach. From housekeeping, assuring that all the knobs on doors were cleaned, to food services, taking special precautions to provide food to our residents, to the administrative staff, assuring that policies were kept in place, and all other departments throughout the retreat. We have all come together to tackle this pandemic. It's been a marvelous team experience. The care for our residents has not changed. If anything, it's only intensified. Our staff, nurses, and DSPs have been asked to wear additional protective gear, including face shields, gowns, and gloves, to assure the safety and protection of our residents. All of the processes that we've put in place were established at each of our different sites, whether it's temperature taking, it's mask wearing, whether it's the protective gear. Each one of our sites have all the needed accessories in place to avoid a potential COVID-19 outbreak. We've also worked with families and caregivers to assure that they would have access to their loved ones during these difficult times. Whether there were outdoor visits or virtual Zoom visits, we made sure that residents would be able to see and to interact with their loved ones. Working together closely with our medical director, Dr. Costello, we're able to put in practices and protocols assuring compliance and adherence to PPE.
In the last 20 years, Eastern Christian has had many challenges. Certainly nothing quite as unique as the coronavirus pandemic that we faced this past year. An interesting thing about the coronavirus, though, it has really brought out the best in what I see here in the community of Eastern Christian. And we started very early on to protect the facility against getting coronavirus in here and also limiting the spread if the virus did get in. The administration was wonderful. They worked together to really get a plan together here to keep all of our residents here safe. The plan would not work at all if it wasn't for the wonderful staff that we have on the floor. Everybody took this very seriously, and we really were ahead of all of the facilities in New Jersey. We have fared very well here, considering because of the hard work of the staff on the ground as well as administration, working together very closely. 2 residents that did get coronavirus, we worked very closely with the hospital and the families, keeping them informed through various means.
So in May, we got a call that Florence had a fever and that they had some concerns that she might have contracted COVID-19. The team at ECCR immediately had her isolated and tested, and they then told us within 48 hours that she tested positive. They immediately went into crisis mode and took excellent care of Flo. She got transported to Valley Hospital, where she spent the next 11 days. And during that 11-day period, she did recover, thank God. But during that period, we were in constant contact with the retreat, the staff, the nurses, Dr. Costello, who was amazing throughout this entire process. We could not go visit Florence, and the comfort knowing that we had the people at Eastern Christian behind us and supporting us was tremendous. It got us through.
The whole pandemic has really changed the way we do things here. We were unable to have residents leave the facility, to go to programs, to have their loved ones visit them out of safety for them. Of course, the medical safety of our residents is priority. Life does go on. The love and the caring that's provided to our residents, that also continues. And we found ways to keep that going, to keep our residents happy, to keep them entertained. We have individual activities where people don't have to be in groups. We still get people up and out of bed every day. They're bathed, they go to lunch every day, but nobody is sitting still at Eastern Christian. We've had events, fun events for our residents in a safe environment. We had a car parade here one day, for example. We had about 70 classic and exotic cars. The whole group got together and drove around the building for the residents to see, as well as the staff. And they also made a contribution to us here at Eastern Christian, providing us with masks and gloves and gowns when they were very difficult to get, which was nice. And it was also fun for our staff and residents. We have a movie night planned. So we are finding ways to not only just survive, but thrive at Eastern Christian. We continue to show our love to our residents and our caring. This pandemic has not changed that at all.
We can't help but reflect and thank God for His goodness and for His protecting care. It truly is a blessing to be part of such a wonderful team, such a wonderful community, and so thankful to work with a great board of directors, to work with supporters who really appreciate and value what we do day to day, caring for those who are the most vulnerable among us.